Hi and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca and today I am going to be dekitting my Chart to Art kit Floral Surprise. So for anybody that has it and doesn't want to know any spoilers, I will give you a warning before I show the finished image, and I will be showing the finished image right at the end. So first process is to dekit the diamonds. I absolutely love this one. Absolutely love with all my heart this one. It was fantastic. So yes, it is time to get the diamonds away. So I have just brought in the tray. This I kept in my case that will hold, I think, 240 diamonds. It holds a heck of a lot. And I just kept that in there because this was sort of a by the side project. And this case actually held all the colours. So what is it? 20, 40, yeah. So there's 80 sections in this. And of my other cases, the maximum like one single case goes to is 70 colours. So because this had in effect 72 colours, I decided to use this single tray. And I just took the tray out of the case every time I did it. But first things first, I am going to pop in the diamonds. Now these ones are all my sort of, I've got a full bag, but these are the popular colour excess ones. So we've got 5200, which is looking a bit lax at the moment, but that's because I've just sent a load to my mum. 310 and 3865. My 310's actually gone down a bit because I've recently gifted a load. But yeah, it's just easier for me to keep the excess of these three colours. I can't see myself ever extending it. Maybe 939, but probably not. Apart from that, all my other excesses have been given away. But I'm going to pop diamonds in these first. I don't have 3865 because that's actually a diamond dust drill. But I do have 5200. So I'm going to pop 5200 in. Very easy dekit for that one. Throw that in there. Get the sticker off. Oh, we've gone good. We've gone good. I do have a little bin beside me for popping those in. 310, there is only a tiny amount in here. However, I do have a full tub also. There was lots of extra 310 and it did fit in all of these, but of course I've used most of them. So all my extras, that's how I've gathered so many, are all in there. So that's got those done. And then I have 4 boxes for my square diamonds. This first box holds my 100 to 500. And now these are all still in number order. I didn't feel any need to rejig them about. So we're just going to start at the top. And this is 154. And then peel off the sticker because I've done it before. When I've had stickers that have been awkward, I've done, who wants to sit through a YouTube video of me peeling off awkward stickers? Which I understand is not exciting at all. So because they were particularly awkward, I left it all till the end. Oh, that was the most tedious thing ever. I mean, don't get me wrong, it can be tedious now, doing them one at a time. That's probably my least favourite part is the taking the stickers off. Now, I know I could put a piece of washi on before I put the stickers on to make it easier, but I like the way this looks. If I've got a painting kitted up for a long time, washi will start peeling up before I'm ready. But I just detest taking stickers off. So yeah, I actually did it over a few sessions. When I had some really, really awkward ones, I would take some off and then I would leave it, and then I would go back and take some more off until I got close enough to finishing that I just did them all just to get the job done. It was a bit of a, I hate this job so much, I am just going to do it and then put myself out of my misery. Very much so. Hang on. I've got diamond dust drills in the way of my bin. Let me just move those drills out of the way. Right, 3, 4, 1. Let's continue dekitting. So yeah, there were some gorgeous colours in this painting. And in case you don't know, Chart to Art is a type of diamond painting that is done by Diamond Art Studio UK. One of my favourite loves, along with Paint Gem. So Chart to Art and Paint Gem, I will get every single one. Every single one. Absolutely adore both of them. But the concept, it's very similar. Well, it's the same sort of thing as taking a cross stitch pattern and doing the design on a blank canvas. That's sort of where the concept came from. However, they do have their own twist on it, which can vary from painting to painting, but oh, yeah, it's amazing. So they work with artists for the paintings. Some of them you will do sections in a particular order and they will make up the overall picture, like one picture, which is what Floral Surprise is. So you do it in a certain order. But then they do have other ones where each section that you do is its own individual picture and you can do them in whatever order you want. You can completely mix it up however much you want. And then they have some symbols that are directly on the canvas. So in some instances you do a big frame on the canvas and then you have a chart that you convert onto the blank squares to make a picture. And some of them, say, are individual pictures. Some of them make up a bigger picture, but it is just so fun to sit there and do one section. They now have all their charts compatible with the likes of Pattern Keeper, which is an app. I've got a video on that on my channel. I've got videos unboxing Chart to Arts on my channel so you can see the styles. I've actually got some more to unbox too, because I love them. Yeah, so there's loads of different styles, but I love the fact that they do work in Pattern Keeper now. Because yeah, I can just sit there, I can mark off when I'm done. Once I've done one section, I know how long it's going to take me. And yeah, it just ends up being a nighttime activity that I really look forward to. It takes a little bit more thinking than normal diamond art where the symbols are all on the canvas. But I find that so relaxing in of itself. Diamond painting when you're working on a canvas where the symbols are on the canvas is fantastic for you know, switching off, letting your mind wander, letting you think through your day. But sometimes I actually want to concentrate on something, but I want to concentrate on something that's relaxing. And Chart to Art ticks those boxes for me. So yeah, I absolutely adore them, and I can't wait to show you what this image looks like. It was such fun to do. Every single section that I started, so on this one it had the symbols on the canvas that laid out your grid, and then you would do, so I would do a couple of sides of it in symbols, but then the rest would be from the chart. And every single time I did all the black first. It's very much a black outline painting that you then colour in with colour. There are many artists that sort of have that style, and you'll see that on the completed image if you stick around to the end. But yeah, it's one of my favourite types of diamond paintings in general to do, but even more so with Chart to Art. So I had to concentrate quite a bit more at the beginning of doing the section, because I would of course have to count and things and I get all my black outlines done throughout the whole section. And then I would work through the colours one by one, down the list, and get to colour in my diamond painting. Oh, it's just my favourite type to do. Favourite. So yeah, I have thoroughly enjoyed this Chart to Art. It has been so much fun. And yeah, I'm excited to kit up another one, though I tend to like my Chart to Arts. I work on them to make them last. I work on them in between other diamond paintings. So when I have finished a diamond painting, I will move on to my Chart to Art until I've had chance to video me dekitting a painting and kitting up my next one. And that took a while the last time. So I actually got to finish this. And yeah, I'm very eager to kit up my next one, though I'll be kitting up my next painting first. So it might take me a little bit to get round to it, but it's on my kitting up list. I have a dekitting list and I have a kitting up list. This is number 2 of 3 that I need to dekit. In fact, you guys might actually see the kitting up video. Actually, I might shuffle things about. So I have, as I'm filming this, I have 3 dekitting videos. One I've done, which was my shared home. I'm then doing this one. And then I also need to do my paint gem craft set is finished. So I need to dekit that. And then I want to kit up maybe 4 paintings. I might kit up 4 paintings, because it'll be a couple of months before you guys get to see all of the videos anyway. But I want to kit up a regular painting to do, which I will be doing on Whip and Waffles. I never do these on Whip and Waffles because it could spoil surprises. And then I want to kit up another paint gem set. I also want to kit up my temperature charts from Diamond Art Studio, ready for next year. Though at the minute, I think I just want to kit up, the diamonds that are the backgrounds. I need to have a little bit more thought on it, which is why I'm like between 3 or 4. I need to have a little bit thought on how I want to do that. But I at least want to get the main diamonds in a tub, kitted up, and then work out how I'm going to do my other diamonds. And I think I'd like to kit up another Chart to Art kit, even though I won't need it for a bit because I'll have another diamond painting to work on. I just want it ready because I work on it off camera. Every now and then, if I have a very, say, heavy diamond painting week, like lots of evenings that I get to diamond paint. Sorry, my battery died. Oh, where was I? Yes, so if I have a lot of diamond painting time, then I may occasionally throw myself in a little treat of doing a Chart to Art section. So yeah, I want to do that as well, kitting up wise. It's the temperature chart. I don't know whether to just kit up half of it, i.e. all the diamonds that do the background, and then figure out exactly what I want to do for the bottles. I think I want to do diamond dust drills. I just need to look at colours wise and see. Yeah, like it needs some thinking, but I want to start. I did actually think I wanted to do the whole of the background before the next year even starts, and then I'm just filling in the bottles. But I'm not sure how to then keep the empty spaces for the bottles covered. I'm a little bit half and half. So yeah, more thinking there needed, but there's lots of kitting up to come. So I'm going to try and spread them out as well. So like 1 week you'll see me de-kit Shared Home, and then you'll see me kit up my next painting. And then I'll de-kit one and then kit up one. So this might actually be the last of the 3. I just don't know. I don't know what order to do them in. I feel like it should be the second, and I'm de-kitting it in real time as the second because it was the second painting that I finished. And I've only just finished my paint gem set like 2 days ago. Whereas this I finished a week or so ago. So, anyway, decisions to be made. But for now, I am de-kitting. I am getting as many de-kitted and kitted up as possible before we get to the mad Christmas rush. Oh, yes, I need to kit up my painting for the December event as well. That's another kitting up I need to put on my list. So, yeah, maybe the temperature chart and maybe even the Chart to Art is going to have to wait until after Christmas. Who knows? Who knows? Always happens though. I always end up with loads of de-kitting and kit. Well, not always, but often it happens that I end up finishing up a load of projects all around the same time. And then to keep things organised in my head and to be able to have projects to work on, I do a bulk de-kitting and kitting up videos, or at least a few in quick succession. But I spread them out videos wise because otherwise I then have ages, like I have the past few months, where there's been no de-kitting or kitting up videos because I haven't had anything to de-kit or kit up, and I haven't had the time to do it either. So I'll be spreading these out to ensure that, you know, you're getting 3 videos a week for a while, maybe even 4. Probably 4, because I've got unboxings to do as well. So I think I might do a de-kitting or a kitting up and an unboxing. So you'll have 4 videos all the way up till December to watch. And then, yeah, it may end up drying up that you don't have any because I haven't finished any diamond paints. See, I love a good routine in life. It just doesn't always happen, especially when it comes to diamond painting. But I will say I am very excited to kit up my next painting project, which you guys will have seen already, but at the time of filming this I've not done it. I can't wait to kit up my next one because I currently only have my alphabet set to diamond paints, my Paint Gem alphabet set, which is nice. It's a nice set, but it's too routine for me. It's a nice holiday set. I enjoy the fact that it's all in one case and I can just take it away with me and do one or two or none, depending on how the holiday goes. And then I can bring it back and pop it on the shelf until the next time I go away. Really enjoy that aspect of it. But as a switch off in an evening task, not so much. It's not the project for that. So, anyway, right, let's continue on. We have this box and then one more box, and then it's going to be fun doing the diamond dust drills. I have brought out my diamond dust drills that I put in my Paint Gem kits, but I also need a sort out of my diamond dust drills because I need to add in all the new colours that we got. So we're going to have a little bit, well, we'll have a D-kit in this one, and then I'll have a little bit of a sort out probably off camera just to get them all lined up in the right number order. So when I kit up my next Paint Gem kit, I have all my diamond dust drills handy to work through. But there's some absolutely gorgeous colours in this kit. And there is a discount code down below if doing a chart to art sparks your fancy. So there is a discount code down below. I need to unbox some as well. I've got so many to unbox and I cannot wait. Because I think I know which one I want to kit up next, but I kind of want to unbox the others in case I change my mind. Okay. I feel like I could put my square diamonds, now I've taken out a load for various people, I feel like all my square diamonds would fit in 3 boxes again. But I know it won't last long and it'll end up filling up too much. So I'm very reluctant to do it for the sake of a couple of months. Okay, that box is done. Let's do the last box and then I can do my diamond dust. 3705. Beautiful pinks. If you are interested or are thinking about whether you do want to keep your spare diamonds from dekitting projects, maybe you're new to diamond painting or maybe you've just never thought of it in past kits, then I do go into it in a lot more detail in my last kitting up video, dekitting video. Dekitting Shared Home. Do have a look at that one because I talk about, you know, the reasons you may want to keep diamonds, and then if any of those resonate with you, great, and if they don't, then great, decision made. But yeah, I went through it a lot in my last dekitting video, so do head back there if it's something you're thinking about, and have a listen to that. Sorry, that was a child coming back in the house that wasn't quite expected back in the house yet. All's good, but I wasn't expecting her back yet. Okay, so let's get the rest of these finished. Oh. These stickers come off really well once I've got hold of them. Can be very hit and miss with stickers. I know one of them that I'm using for one of mine doesn't seem to want to come off straight, but it is also in a tub that's newer, and I think once I've used a tub a few times, and it's sort of had a couple of Goo Gone treatments when required, it is a lot easier to get stickers off. So it will happen over time. But I'm excited to show you this diamond painting because it looks so good. Okay, you can tell, 3799, I've definitely gifted some of those away. Oh, though there's like 6 left in there. Don't think it was a colour that was used very often, which is probably why there's less left over. But as we know, with the 310s, I had loads left over. Okay, 3809. I've got to get up to here, and then we're on the diamond dust, which I'm excited for. Because I recognise a lot of the colours as ones that are from our first wave, and I think they all are, but my mind has not analysed it that much. Okay, why did I miss 3810? Oh well, we'll do that one while I've got the bag out, and then we'll go back to it. Oh, that was a bad move. There's a reason this bookmark is there. It's to make sure I can put the bag back. I think I'm losing it a little bit. It is very close to the time frame I allocate for lunch. Because I've just started structuring my day just a little bit more, just to get me through these last few months of chaos. Yeah, I've just started structuring my day a little bit more because I find it helps me to keep focus and focused on certain things and getting certain things done. And in turn, I have set myself a lunch time, because otherwise I don't eat. And I get to 3 o'clock in the afternoon and realise I am absolutely starving. And then it gets close to like tea time, and it's like, oh, and sometimes I end up eating too much and then I'm not hungry for tea. Sometimes it's not quite enough and then I'm snacking later. So yeah, I've started making myself take a lunchtime, and I think my body's getting used to it because it now starts to get hungry close to lunchtime rather than a couple of hours later. I did set my lunchtime to 1 o'clock because I know I'm not a morning person to eat, really, unless I'm on holiday and staying in a hotel. It's one of the weird things about me, that can be the case. But yeah, otherwise I'm not not a big morning eater. I just need coffee in the morning. Coffee is my life in the morning. Okay. Very nearly there. Lots of last 3/8. Actually got quite a lot of those. They obviously weren't in a Heaven and Earth design painting. 3864. And then we have top of the shop. Well, nearly top of the shop. I suppose 5200 is a little bit more top of the shop. It's definitely a higher number, but this is the last of the 3/8, which is 3866. Very hit and miss what colour some companies think this is. But that's okay. Now I have choices depending on what I have potentially run out of. Okay, drills are done. Let's have a look at diamond dust and get those away. So I did remember, which is not always the case, but I did remember to bring out my drawers I use to hold my diamond dust. I do also have the ones that have been in my Paint Gem Crafts edition. So if I do end up dipping into any of these, I think I'm just going to pop them away because this is my next one to de-kit anyway. But first up, we've got 153, which is here. So I can just tip those in and then clear this off. Ta-da. 552, that's actually in here. I'm pretty sure 608 isn't though. But yeah, I think maybe while I'm eating my lunch, after I've finished de-kitting this and showing you the picture, of course, I might sit and put my diamond dust in order because things like that excite me. It depends what I decide to have for lunch, actually. Okay, 608 is missing, so let's find it. There it is, 608. So because I've already flipped through, you see, I know where this is due to sit in my current number order. So I can just bob that in. I think there's a couple of others actually. 666 is definitely in with this. I can see it, it's here. Look, I've used loads of them. So it's also nice to be able to top some of these up without having to go raid the shop. Okay. Ooh. So that's 666 in diamond dust. 725. Oh, 725 is here. So let's pop those in. These are really easy to do. Ooh. I don't like it when my sticker comes off partway through. Okay, 741. That's not. That must be in here. Oh, look. That one is definitely low. I must have used that in quite a few paint gems. So let's top that up. Definitely got lots of extras in these though, which is good. Then we move on to 820. Actually, I've got a feeling 820 is one of the new colours, is it? Is it or isn't it? No, it's not. It's one of the older ones, but I have it here. Get back in there. So let's add in 820. Must be 823. That's one of the new ones. 823 instead of 820. Oh, that's my watch buzzing and saying, have your lunch break. See, very close to my lunch break. I knew I was. Then we have 995. That I am pretty sure. I'm just going in order just to double check. Yeah, because it should be there. 995 is here. That one in. And then 996 is also in here. So we'll bob that one in. That one's definitely got full. I think there's a few places. It's a very popular AB colour as well, actually. And then last but by no means least, 3865, which is in here. And there we go. That is my diamonds dekitted of all types. I will sort out those paint gem ones later because that's not this painting. So last thing I want to do with this before we get the painting out is I have my glue gone. There is not a lot of residue on these at all. Okay, why can I not be an adult? There we go. There is not a lot of residue on these at all, but there is a couple. And I'm not sure if it's residue from these stickers necessarily, or whether some of the edges are like from last time, whatever else I had. Because I know one of the residue parts was definitely not in the same place as the other. But I like to clean my pots before they go back in the case, so that when I kit up my next one, it's nice and shiny. So, last bit of residue done. So if you have Floral Surprise Chart to Art yourself and you do not want any spoilers, thanks for watching. See you soon. Ta-ra. It is coming out. So I am now going to show you the completed. It's by Moonshaped Monday is the artist. I should have known that. But look at it. So it was about here was the section, roughly. And I'm saying roughly. There was 25 different sections. As this ledger is at the side, the same was on the stickers. There was no colour shown on the stickers. So I would personally do all these outlines of the section. And then I would run down the colours and colour it all in. So I absolutely adored doing this. As these letters started appearing, that took a minute to sort of figure out what they were saying as I was doing them. But yeah, it's such a lovely, fun painting. The diamond dust is, there's a bit in the umbrella, there's a bit in the butterfly. In fact, there's quite a bit in the butterfly. And then the flowers, different flowers had different highlights in them. The mushrooms had some. These flowers, all these blue flowers, this is where you'll find some in those. I say this big flower, this flower here, the center of, in fact, no, the center and the outside of this flower. So this is where the 3865 was. This is where the 5200 was. So there's none on the banner, but there is some in the flowers that surround it. So there's some in this flower, some in these pansies, some in the sunflowers. So yeah, the diamond dust was primarily in the flowers. There is a little bit in the eyes of the rabbits. There's some in the butterfly. There is some in the mushrooms. There's none in this. Oh, sorry, yes. One little outline in the sun, but it was primarily in the flowers. But isn't that so gorgeous? And just seeing it come to life, initially seeing it come to life by looking at the section with a black outline, because like I tended to do the black outline, get up, go and do something to move about and come back and do the colours. So seeing the black outline and then seeing the colours pop in that as it went along, but then also seeing the whole picture come to life, because of course there was no pre-warning of what it was. It's just one of my favourite things to do. I think I've bragged about it being one of my favourite things to do so much, but it's true. It's true. So yeah, absolutely gorgeous painting. Love this. Just noticed one of my diamonds has fell out. It's not a miss, because believe me, I scan this bad boy. This is because I've done a lot of moving around with this picture, especially with my craft room rearrange. So I am just gonna pop that one back in there and finish that off properly. But yeah, absolutely love, love, love this one. So if I remember when editing this, I will pop a link direct to the Chart to Arts in case you want to give charting to arting a go. If not, there is still a link to Diamond Art Studio in the description. That's there as standard along with my discount code. So they're both there as standard. But I'll try and remember to link to the Chart to Art section itself. It is on the top banner of the website though, so it's very easy to find. If you think about it when you're watching any one of my other videos, then yeah, just check my description, you'll find it in there. But I am very, very happy with this one. Very excited to see what my next Chart to Art will be. But thank you so much for joining me while I dekitted this, and I will speak to you all again soon.